NBC News says race is fixed from birth and can't be changed, but also it's made up, but you can't change it because it isn't real.
What?
Yeah. Now, this
What
is...
kind of mental gymnastic word salad tap dancing bullshit is that?
And this is the Cliff Notes version.
Oh, no.
Because reading it is enough to give you a frickin' hemorrhage.
Oh, my God.
Article starts with a woman who really wants to be Japanese. Practitioners of what they call race change to another, or RCTA, purport to be able to manifest physical changes in their appearance and even their genetics to become a different race.
That is some bullshit.
They tune into subliminal videos that claim they can give them an East Asian appearance or Korean DNA. But experts underscore that it is simply impossible to change your race. There, the science is settled. The experts have spoken. Experts like this. It's just a belief, said Jamie Cohen, an assistant professor of cultural and media studies at Queens College, City, University of New York.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Assistant professor of cultural and media studies. How in the mother fornification does that make you an expert on genetics and biology?
Well, this is an instance of the left with all of the double E-lings
Yeah.
thinking that that's going to change reality. It's not.
Negative.
I don't care how you feel. If it's your day to get hit by lightning, your ass is getting hit by lightning.
Your ass is grass, yeah. For real. So, I love it. Every reply here would have got you banned a year ago. Affirm them. Okay, so race is made up. So if someone wants to change it, there's no problem, right? I mean, I'd get fired from Fortune 500 companies if I misgendered a trans person who believes he's a woman. This is correct. Experts agree race is not genetic. Who are these experts?
Oh, my God.
But they contend that even though race is a cultural construct, it is impossible to change your race because of the systemic inequalities inherent to being born into a certain race.
All right, hang on a minute. All right, now there are definitely differences between the different races.
Yeah. If you don't believe me, try giving a bone marrow transplant, if you are white, to a black man.
It won't work.
It will not work.
Same thing with mostly, isn't it the same thing with organs as well?
Yeah, I believe so.
Even if you're the same blood type and all that other stuff?
How could you tie your head into pretzel knots like this and actually think you're making sense?
Well, I mean,
It's not genetic, but it's impossible to change it, even though it's a cultural construct.
Well, here's another thing, is they've been doing a lot of the IQ testing between the different races since, I don't know, was it the late 1800s? And it's very consistent that certain races average out at certain IQs.
Yeah.
And us white guys, we're like third, fourth on the pecking order.
Yeah.
We're not at the top of the list. We're like in the upper middle. That's about it.
And, when you take a look at how things shake down with, like, the average median income by ethnicity in this country, it bears that out.
Yeah.
Because you have to go down, like, 10 on the list to find the first white ethnicity.
Correct.
That's high earning. But, we're totally on the top of the heap, and white supremacy is the biggest problem.
This is the most racist country on the planet.
It's so racist, black and brown people can't wait to come here in droves.
That's right. And give us leprosy.
Yeah, that's coming back in Florida now. Isn't it amazing how all of these old diseases are magically reappearing in Florida? Leprosy, dengue fever, malaria.
Typhoid.
Yep. It's good times. David Freund, a historian of race and politics and an associate professor at the University of Maryland College Park, corroborates the idea that a biological race does not exist. What we know today as race is a combination of inherited characteristics and cultural traditions passed down through generations, he said. Race and culture are not the same.
No.
You can have white Hispanics. You can have white Africans.
Correct.
None of this makes sense. These are the experts who were entrusting
and they shut down all of the people who come out with, common sense with the argument, are you a biologist?
And then you wonder why you can't get anybody on board with climate change just because of scientific consensus,
Yeah.
which we have learned better than ever in the last 3 years can be bought, sold, and paid for.
Well, like there was Socrates, Copernicus, Galileo, who were harshly punished
Yep.
for speaking truthfully about what's really happening in the world.
Yeah.
And because, the religious order, and the consensus said this is wrong, and they fucked them up. And then later on down the road, they were vindicated because what they were speaking was the absolute truth.
Yeah. You know what? I would love to see NBC try to sell this dude on their ideas of race.
And excuse me, young man. I'm trying to wash my hands at one of these sinks.
I'm doing a video, sir. I'm doing a video. He's
I
lying.
don't give a goddamn what you're doing. You can't haul both of these.
I'm doing a video.
You better move your ass out the way.
What's wrong with this?
Baby, I slapped the shit out of your young man.
I wish you would.
You better back up, young man. This ain't what you want, young man. This ain't what you You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me. You better find you a goddamn toy. Find you a fucking I'm not the one.
He gave him 3 warnings.
He did. You better back up, fuck up out my face.
I just want to wash my goddamn hands. Man.
I love you could actually see like the foam soap like fly through the air when he smacked him. That's good shit right there.
That was good. That was good. Now, unfortunately, in current year, that'll wind you up in jail for assault.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they'd be like,
The thing is, he's on video telling him back off, back off, back off, and then finally, bam.
yeah.
Done and done.
Like, if I was the cop, I'd be like, and I got called, I'd be like, all right, this is what's going to happen.
Shit happens, man.
He's going to leave, and you're going to shut the fuck up. You're not hurt. The only thing hurt is your pride.
Exactly.
And that'll grow back.
But I got him on tape.
So what?
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Caser box.